to my makeup. Today's video is going to be on my JUNO&Co Microfiber Velvet Sponge. So here's the deal. I saw a couple of videos on this. Nikki Tutorials did one, Kathleen Lights did one, probably other people have done one. It intrigued me. It's a microfiber velvet covered sponge. It's supposed to kind of act like a sponge and a brush together. So I bought one. I bought a few. I tried it and I loved it. So I thought I would come on here and just kind of do a little trial / tutorial on how to use this interesting sponge. Here's what it looks like wet. Honestly, even wet, it's a little smaller than your basic sponge, I think. But then I'm used to using this huge sponge and this is dry, so you know, I think it's even bigger. That's what she said. But what I really do love about it is it puts the makeup in your skin. You can kind of swipe it down your neck. You can swipe it if you get any lines anywhere, and it doesn't just smear it because it does kind of act like a brush while it's also a sponge. It's really fascinating. You know, easy to clean, easy to store. It feels nice and cushy. I really, really like it. It's by the company JUNO&Co. They have a website. This is not sponsored, by the way, I'm just giving you information. And they have a couple different kinds of sponges. The other one, I can't even remember the name of it. It's a little bit bigger and I think it's more chiseled. It's less round and egg shaped. It didn't come as highly recommended. People didn't like that one as much. So I only bought this one because this is the one everybody raved about. I'm like, okay, I'll jump on that bandwagon. They are $6 each. In the bundle, I believe they're $20, and I cannot remember the shipping. Sorry, I don't have all this information. So we're going to just jump right in and start putting our face on with the Velvet Microfiber Sponge. I'm going to start off with my Wet n Wild Cushion Foundation. I use the color Light Ivory. I can just dip right in, and I like to use the round side and just go in. I like to kind of swipe into my hairline with this sponge. I don't really do that with other sponges because it just drags the makeup really bad. But without a whole lot of pressure, I'll swipe into my hairline so that it gets blended well and I don't end up with, you know, that hairline mask that you can get sometimes. Another thing I super love about this sponge is that because of the shape of it, and I'm thinking because of the velvet brush-like covering, it gets really into like around my nose, around my nostrils. I have really big pores and I struggle with sponges. I usually have to go back in with a small foundation brush to blend out, like blend that foundation into the pores around my nose. But this gets right in there. But here you can see I've got pores. I haven't really done much with that side yet. This side I blended in and you can't see them as much. So it's nice to be able to get that kind of coverage without having to grab another beauty tool. It's kind of an all-in-one. You ever get something in your eye and it's like invisible, but it's stabbing you like it's a white hot poker? And your eye's watering and effing up your makeup, but you can't find it to get it out of there. Ugh. See, and then you can just kind of smear your makeup down your neck to blend. foundation is done and it's on to concealer. My concealer today is the Instant Age Rewind from Maybelline. I'm in the color Ivory. This is my absolute favorite concealer. It's all I use. I'm going to take kind of the pointy slash flat side and just blend that out. It fits right in that little corner of your eye. And that's another place I usually have to use a small brush because I always end up with creasing in there with my concealer, but the sponge blends it right in. Now I'm going in with another clean sponge. This one is dampened as well. The website says that you can use these sponges for powder products as well, and I haven't done that yet. So we're going to try that today. And we're going to powder our eyes with it. Feels powdered. Now I'm going to take the bottom of this sponge and powder the rest of my face. Whenever you use a sponge to powder your face, it takes longer. I mean, it's just not as quick. It doesn't disperse it as big of a radius or whatever. But tapping your powder on with a puff or sponge like this gives you more of an airbrushed look. Alright, I'm going to do my bronzer with the same sponge. We're just gonna see how it does with all of the powder products. Why not, right? For bronzer today, I'm going to use my Butter Bronzer from Physicians Formula in the color Bronzer. It might be really difficult to blend it out with a sponge, being that I've never used a sponge for powder products like this, especially bronzing, but that looks really decent. Alright, so my camera cut out. I did all my bronzer and I was actually able to bronze my entire face with that sponge and it was amazing. So you can do it with the little tip. You can do your nose contour. I was able to use just the side of the round part to completely do my bronzer all over my face and it blended out beautifully. So that's a bonus. I mean, it's Sorry, I was checking to make sure my camera was on, and sorry about the dogs. I don't know. What can I do? So now I am going to do some blush. For blush, I'm going to use the Laura Geller Baked Blush-n-Brighten. This is in the color Tropic Hues. Got this in my BoxyCharm. I'm going to use the other kind of bulbous side of my sponge. I'm just going to tap right in. Oh Lord, maybe that was way too much. So I'm getting it patted on there, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the bottom part of my sponge that still just, I used it to powder my face, and I'm just going to kind of tap around it to blend the edges. And then on the other cheek, I'm actually going to use my favorite blush brush, which is the Morphe M530. And we're going to see what the difference is. The brush blends it out just a little better. With the sponge, I got a little too much, like right up in here, and it's not super blended out, and it's kind of hard to blend out the blush. Personally, for blush, I'm thinking a brush is the way to go. It's a really pretty blush. It looks really rosy in my monitor. Oh, clown cheeks, yay! Alright, and the final thing that I'm going to do with this sponge, I'm going to use the last remaining little clean bit with my Maybelline Master Chrome in Molten Rose Gold. It is a beautiful highlighter, and we're going to see how we highlight with this. Okay, so I've got some right there. Well, I think that was successful. I think it's beautiful. Applies it right where I want it to go. And then I can just take the other side and kind of blend it out. Do you see that highlight? Here are my final thoughts on this sponge. It is amazing. I applied all of my face makeup only with 2 sponges. I'm a fan. For $6 each, I think these sponges are amazing. They wash up really well. Now, I don't even think they stain as bad as my normal sponges do. So I'm gonna say this is 2 thumbs up, 5 stars, fantastic product. So hop on over to JUNO&Co and check out their sponges. Again, this is the Microfiber Velvet Sponge, shaped like this. I have now tried this one a lot, and I love it. Love, 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 love. I probably won't ever use another kind of sponge again, honestly. As far as beautiful application and being able to do everything with one tool, oh my God, it's a perfect product. So head on over, grab yours. It's a good deal. Just go check it out. I think it's worth it. I think you'll like it. It's worth your money. It's a good value. Can I say anything else? And again, it's not sponsored. I don't have any sponsored videos at this point in my life. I'm just a very passionate person, and when I find something that I really love, I want to share it with everybody, and I want to convince you that you'll love it too if you use it. You will love them. All right, I'm done. On to the next video. Bye.